Happy Wednesday night, everybody. We're here with Miracles and Mysteries at the Moody Church with informances and performances of the songs from a recording we did on Palm Sunday a couple of years ago. This is the second miracle, the healing of the nobleman's son. The song is called Death to Life. Ken mingles a bunch of scripture references in here, which I'll talk about in a moment. Bruce decides to make this a very joyous, splashy, raucous song with lots of keyboard in it, celebrating the power of Jesus in this moment to bring this son back to life. The nobleman's son has passed away, and he decides that he thinks Jesus might be the person who could meet his need, and of course he is. There are some wonderful lyrics in the song, but one of my favorites is Ken referencing in the chorus, "Grave, where is thy victory? Death, where is thy sting?" And then he says, he departs from the scripture passage and says, "Life and death are in God's hands. This is the truth we sing. The God we serve is merciful. The God we serve is just. And when our understanding fails, we shall forever trust." Wow, the power of that captures the moment of the miracle so beautifully. We see the miracles as Old Testament settings with not very many people there, and Jesus, and the people there dressed not so grandly, just in their everyday garb. But the song is this spectacular celebration of the truth that God is the victor over death. It is an amazing lyric, an amazing treatment from the orchestra. I really just cherish both of them and their take on this. Ken talks about in the verses how death can be this really quick thing, very fast. And then there are times when death is really slow. It's painful either way, right? It's a moment or a journey, and it's difficult for us. We tend to be time-bound, forgetting what Ken says in the chorus, that life and death are in God's hands. Before you listen to the song, I want to tell you what my spiritual father, Cliff, shared with me one time, and I love this statement. God holds the moment of our birth and the moment of our leaving this earth in the same second of time. Everything that happens in between, we make this big, long deal out of it, and God is like, it isn't. It's a fleck of time. When we trust in him, when we see him as the great author of death and of life, we then can grasp the truth of the healing power that Christ resonates in this miracle of bringing the nobleman's son back to life. And I'm impressed that this very learned man who has a lot of money reaches out to Jesus for help. No matter where we are, no matter what's happening, no matter what is transpiring in our lives, health-wise or career-wise or money-wise, clearly it's possible for God to do the impossible. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And now enjoy Death to Life.
Sometimes it happens suddenly, a roar, a blast, a tragedy, a choking breath, a screaming sound, a body writhing on the ground. Sometimes the death can come so slow, the dying ones will hardly know how perilous the ledge they hold above the waters dark and cold. And when at last the body dies, we weep, we chant, we sing, we cry, and sometimes on the point of death, God gives new life, new hope, new breath, and at such times amazed we stand at having seen God's mighty hand, the very jaws of death remove and give us back the one we love. Grave, where is our victory? Death, where is your sting? Life and death are in God's hands. This is the truth we sing. The God we serve is merciful. The God we serve is just. And when our understanding fails, we shall forever obvious the body's death. No beating heart, no sound of breath. But souls can die while people walk and move and breathe and teach and talk. The world is full of living dead who move their feet, their hands, their heads. Sometimes great empires they will rule, and human eyes may well be fooled by clever costume and disguise to hide the soul that slowly dies. But even in this unseen death, our God can give new life, new breath, and at such times amazed we stand at having seen God's mighty hand make spirit flow in deadened veins and give the soul its joy again. Grave, where is your victory? Death, where is your sting? Life and death are in God's hands. This is the truth we sing. The God we serve is merciful. The God we serve is just. And when our understanding fails, we shall forever